And now, the Bonfire Soda.
You hear that song?
That means it's 6 p.m. Eastern.
Live Bonfire, Central Radio, Sirius XM 9. Dan Soder.
I got the juice live.
At Bonfire SXM on You can listen to us in real
last night. Don't fuck with me.
Up from ripping apart Cleveland.
Start with the winning champion. Thanks to summer residency. I want to appreciate everyone that came out. Tyler, angel among men, and all.
Did LeBron James throw you his?
Yeah, all the way from
your kiddo.
He went,
you know what's funny? I was so busy yesterday. Way
they won in Oakland.
Oh, it's worst way to do it. I remember in when the Iverson Sixers to the last closed it out of the series in Philly. I just went like this down on a bunch of sad people.
People with confetti on them.
Like, this whole season was exploding.
Everybody's happiest moment of their life.
Fiving Aaron McKee's face.
Yeah. Who is your
Matt Geiger?
Substitute math teacher face.
Todd McCullough.
Oh yeah, a bunch of crusty guys on that.
Iverson and some dudes. Tyrone Hill. They were
about the Cleveland riots all on Monday. So if you're a Cavs fan, the next week we'll gloat about how Cleveland when they won the championship. Issues. More importantly, everybody get a hand in it. How awesome is live at Webster Hall hotel room for me? It was unbelievable, dude. Great. I watched a smoked pot on, and then I watched that version. I watched both. One version I was in bed. It was more on sleeps, but like vagina they bleeped 8.
It was
crazy
this weekend that they did.
But you go, I've had my face in some still boop them, and I was like,
weird thing with bleep.
Did it come out great? It was the intro of Christine showed it to me right when you guys were docs, and it was funny because it just looked like an unplugged version. Just me walking to the stage like, hi, hey, look at
your fucking special was fantastic. That was.
I'm so you say that bullshit thing foam say is done on social media. I was super bummed out that all these fucking Friday night Lou and all these kissy photos, and I'm just in a cold. You're lucky I had my out of the fucking window.
Jacob, 3 thimbles of vodka.
Imagine it's like
down the mall.
Mosquito lands on a puddle of whiskey when it leaves. I imagine that's.
I've landed in a pool of vodka.
So it went off and went native for a Merkface came over to me and goes. Jacob left. A half later, they just kind of
coming out of somewhere with just paint all.
Jacob was out there talking, and Merkface like, yeah, he was talking to some girl. He just goes, hi.
It's going to be the woman that has all my.
I go, what's her name? He goes, someone Christine knows.
Like it's the 20s. Hey, I did. Guess what?
I'd like to take you out for a nice.
Sorry, I'll let you order for yourself.
Wait, step aside, ma'am. Let me lay down my tiny jacket.
Step over it, and you walk over my back.
I'll bridge.
Skankfest, a massive success.
It's still premiere, which we was we all for Skankfest to watch. I'm pretty sure everyone.
It's awesome.
I'm pretty sure every showed up for it. The girl, blonde-haired girl, was like shooting on the special premiere. Is pretty fun. You're Christine,
not other Christine.
Yeah, she's like, all up.
I didn't have my glasses.
But she walking to in the front there.
Yeah.
Didn't come to the special premiere. She was like, "Oh, I just gonna be like that's the girl from like." So, but she's nice, such a pretty girl though.
You're in the fact that you made the cut of a
people. She wanted to keep making it by meeting everyone. I mean,
yeah,
it was of both, and she was. It was like almost she's bothered like over here and talk to people now.
I want to be like, hey, you're not this
15.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what
it was 19, but she was a sweetheart. She didn't mean anything. Everyone showed up. Sorely missed. I
tweeted it out at the Bonfire Instagram and Snapchat. That's the picture. At fucking 1:50, they're eating Twizzlers in my bed.
Just in the game?
Yeah, there it is. The sad hotel picture. Game 6 NBA Finals fucking family size.
Twizzlers.
At Quicken Loans, a real fucking Twizzlers. Yeah, they were Twizzlers.
Do you know, Christine, I believe, and Isabella are both sitting. I believe Carla backs this up. Red Vines?
I like Red Vine better than Twizzlers. Okay, well, you sound like
you don't think Twizzlers are better? Do you mean that?
I mean that.
I knew this information a year and a half.
And you know what I would do? I'd walk with your candy with ridges. You need to be a nicer human being. Firm ridges. Cost red candy that's got a little bit.
No, not me.
So you know
yours has been twisted hard.
On a good, smooth.
Can we get an update from Jacob? Did any of you were laying out?
No.
I thought we were.
Were people blown away?
I wouldn't say no.
You're subtle. You're a subtle man.
I'm excited to meet him in Miami.
Well, yeah. People,
some ass in Miami, perhaps. He was with on his brother, which I felt was weird. But he thought that he would have walked. And he buckled. I said, and I was like, I would have done it. In hindsight, yeah.
No way.
Yeah, possibly.
That would have freaked me out.
And all that
Absolutely.
stuff. And
Eddie also.
I feel like you do it like you light a candle and then you're like, this is our love me. Go on the sheets. Mother gets upset.
I'm a real puddle.
Once I start drilling nothing but oil, the lease is going to rip right through the sheet.
Deep inside of you, so sheets are Egyptian cotton.
Well, you say you're probably going to need that.
Have you ever seen John Kickboxer? Because I need you to...
Are you familiar with the first lethal weapon? Can you do that with your hip?
When he goes, I love her. Excited.
I like this. Brian says a volunteer.
Hey guys,
Said at what's going on, Lou Dogs?
Oh, this is Brian Murray.
Yeah, what's up, dude?
well, Lou Dog. Well,
Lou gets flipped quick.
Gets like drunk, like your friends, like your adults look like when they're drunk.
green room area in the back, some things, and he was kind of sudden something gets passed to him. You guys are great.
We fell in love with Lou. And
So he goes, oh yeah, Lou, here, let me take that. He's like, yeah, it's fucking catcher.
yeah, see?
A cuddle monster. He goes,
I put some drinks in him just to snuggle up.
that's a total love fest. And I like just two guys with his necks and just being like, whatever.
Guys.
But I drank enough. We're doing Bonfire for Man at least.
Fuck England.
A riot.
Is this I hope the Cavs losing a buck.
Because
Big-headed loser gets Center River. Thanks for reporting about Lou's sweet.
for all your help, too, Brian and Jessica volunteered to help. Huge. They even, extra players and
Which, by the way, loved the video.
the rehearsal was nothing like the musical.
Of course I was there.
Several times now. I run at least 11 shows, maybe. Yeah. And like the theater crowd comes out, and then stuff comes out, which makes it kind of
this on the show before, but I got the
matinee one.
I went to the matinee and Dave Attell and David Spade.
Yeah.
From the show, it was one of the greatest.
But picture like that with all like so the comics rabid fans.
Yeah.
Action was like nothing we've ever that music. They were going for it.
So
they love this music. Louis J. Gomez, God bless.
He's a
maybe
showman.
nothing better. All show. It is minutes.
But they tell you that national athletes that it's the drop.
Belief in who you are. And that's the Puerto Rico's out there.
Real ass dude.
Even sort of, but to it, he is the best. He that musical.
He rate shows like that all weekend long. All the podcasts that were going on, Red Bands.
Doug Stanhope calling from New Orleans to say this, but Doug Stanhope shouted it out.
Great.
On Howard Stern, he called, said Stern so effect. Gerson Skankfest, yes. Stern's like, After that, like he had no interest.
Cool. Was that where you were? Come on, man.
But he also mentioned that so hammered, I guess, in a practical joke, that he did that like he decided to throw in the hot.
For that?
Yeah, and he just like blooming up Midwest huge people.
Besides Norman getting laid on that cruise.
Nonstop, Norman getting on that cruise.
That's just, it's like his game of up through level by level, Bruce Lee, way to the top.
It's like the Judge Dredd movie.
I'm just trying to fuck you.
That's so
It was a magical night. We had one areas was the drug thing, and I guess someone did ketamine.
Oh.
So, no, I know the show didn't have. Poor like 5 people just whacked the show, and then these people are in a rabbit hole now.
Dude, what a get canceled on because you have the heart on.
I couldn't guess what ketamine was.
It's horse tranquilizer.
I thought it's cat tranquilizer.
Ketamine is
Special cat.
I thought it was cat tranquilizer.
Well, Christine, you look it up.
I'm not worried. I'm Christine's knowledge.
Call Christine.
Cat tranquilizer.
It's definitely trap.
All right.
Yeah,
I've been around the block.
I've been take the edge off.
I better get whacked out before I meet Van.
Man, Eddie would love you on ketamine.
It just says animal tranquilizer.
I love your smoke.
Wrecked. Her voice is wrecked.
Sounds like you do a late night call show.
Well, you can see because I was like, watching. She just sits back and goes like, "I'm sitting in front of a fucking computer thing you wanted to do."
She just goes like,
Yeah, it's one of those.
wow, crazy, right? High five, bud.
Lewis says yesterday, and then just up in everybody's shit all day. Flu. He's like, I really think that like it into my mouth.
Just speaking the words in you.
I think my spit's
Want to back out? So you fucking weekend. You had the special come out on all day Saturday, all day
Gang Fest. It really was packed. Thank the people who came out.
So there was moments where I Instagram or Facebook, number one, because La Cowboy,
The cowboy hat was great.
kick it off.
I got it at 7-Eleven.
But I really was having like almost like I wish I was up there.
You did no, dude. You had to do a summer rest. Stick to your commitments.
I did.
I think we could almost say will be happening next year, and we'll make sure, Dan, that you can take off that weekend.
I have to spend 3 weeks in Dayton doing my Midwestern crawl through. I have to do Peoria. Next year I'm going to be months. What's this
I'm
video?
doing Minneapolis.
It's just a little Nell's boobs as she pulls her shirt.
Put pennies in the dog food.
Yeah.
That was not quite as tawdry as you.
And you know me, I'm Vanilla Dan.
Joni in Kentucky. Hey, Joni, you said you have some ketamine.
You're a ketamine expert?
You're in assume you.
I'm a legit expert. My patient.
Oh, gee. So you're calling us from like just scratching.
Myself away from this scratch post.
No, I'm a veterinarian. Dogs and horses.
So it's
Maybe
for.
some other species you can use it for. So
I assume, right? You don't boot horse dose, do you?
You go, hey, you shit. Hey, you guys want to watch this cat? Horse is, he's like, I like to
Back, looking at different clouds, point like a sailboat. Have you ever tried it, Joan?
a friend that did it and horse because she said, "No, that should. Well, I've got to use it."
going one for you, one for me.
She wanted her horse to be brave, like pain don't hurt.
Yeah, what was the movie? I Dive? It's like a Disney movie. Real life movie where they like
A horse film? That seems like that's not illegal.
It was about the Coney Island. They
Wild
jump.
Hearts Can't Be Broken. Is that
Yeah, it is. Wild Hearts Can't Be
Yes.
Broke. You want to see a fucked up movie?
Yes.
This is go in the pool, but it's
It wasn't a 10 dive, but it was a
equestrian got all the way in.
It's perfect. Goes in.
They used to let us watch it at date.
What up?
Yeah, like there's and then it throws her.
What's that? We found that on Legion, the movie Milo. There's 35 miles to Otis.
Of Homeward Bound. Do you know how many dogs died in that?
We lose a lot of dogs. Called in Justin Silver. Just
Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken. She's blind. Jump off.
do it.
See, here she goes. See what I mean?
We should edit that to make the horse do the.
Hey, we're all. Hey, everybody, we're all gonna get wings. Rodney Horsefield.
We're all gonna get.
You're telling me Elman's could have been in the Kentucky. Died. Dogs died.
This is gonna be a mean Christian in Maryland.
Really nice this weekend.
Oh, cool, man.
But you're hilarious. Especially when you talk about that. And when you saw the Asian guy's penis, I think you just completely did it. It was hilarious.
Special. That'd have been great if someone
Leave it in.
yeah left. It says you didn't know what I looked like. I thought you were gonna be like.
I've only listened, so I've never seen your special. And I started crying laughing because
It's so funny, man.
it was
Shit, you're watching. You know, it's funny so much, Christian. Thanks for the call, man. I make a play later for what people would say.
Oh, that's great. I can't wait to
reveal
It
coming
is such
up
a
at the
great
end of
reveal.
this.
That is from Homeward Bound. It's a clip from, it's called Yes, Animal Picture. It's an article on Huffington Post. It says, who would come up humorous hero and get out and then continue. They had a dozen cats on place the ones that didn't come up. Dude, that's hitting good and set. Go! Is he coming up? Cut. The cat. When did they start really caring?
Every animal movie died.
Really?
They lost a Sonic that the Beastmaster could.
Mr. Ed, the horse one.
I thought it was
No.
Lose parents just want
that up. That can't be right. Mr. Ed's just gonna daily.
Yeah, his gums.
His mouth move. They make him eat like shit.
And then they'd show him pictures.
Yeah. And his mom's the dog food.
They tell me never win mouth, glass teeth.
It says some.
Really? Holy shit. They give me an old-time New York store. I work a double at the diner at my stock. It was 19 Summer Night's Dream. I played a little... I jerked off Joey Cadillac in Flushing, Studio 54. I remember a drunk Frank Sinatra, If You Tinkle on My Feet. 1981, Hacking on Me. Comes out, it's a young Wesley Snipes. Also, I wouldn't have known that Roddy. I wouldn't have told my boyfriend to take his head off, motherfucker.
Well, what I got up here, it says some believe Mr. Stunts, including the use of to make him move his mouth, he was not suitable for a horse. That's all it says. If I didn't
They made him just do hard. They
can go, I can't do much. You're making me feel You know I'm not. Why? Beer bottles under my... You taping a pen to my... Making me do standardized... Yes, Dan. Questions gives me the... Jump up behind us. Worry about that. York uses ketamine every... Are you just booting people up? Pain?
You go, hey, don't worry about these...
Exactly what we do. We use it with hand kids. But it makes them salivate.
Perfect.
Kid
can't get enough of my bot.
In adults, it's a reaction, meaning coming out, they start having... And they can be quite they're seeing the dead.
Yes. Hey, Tim, sleep medication that Michael Jackson... It's...
Yeah.
Propofol?
No, Propofol. Milk of amnesia, they call it.
This man. All freaked out? You need to give him some fucking love, Ed.
Yeah.
Propanol?
Yeah, dude. That was when
Oh, really?
That was when fucking amazing.
You jump out of the window of this possible.
I can fight all of the NY.
Line them up!
Asked for more. And the lady was like...
She's people coming out of ketamine.
Also, can you look up that time that you go to a gig that he was late? Bentley, I go, this guy's got a fit, I know. I go, a man on. Pod on the cover of a fucking... Get in the bed I like. The guy's only 23.
Calling in, and thanks for letting us know.
Jay, I haven't seen you in New York for over. I've caught you, and I'm a huge fan of New York, so.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I love it. Take care.
Ketamine hallucinations? Oh, this is... Here we go. I don't think it's going to be... This is like some exorcism shit. No, she's...
No, I was waiting for somebody to text.
She's lying.
Giant video camera. Giraffes.
Oh, she's doing bits.
So giraffe still faces? Giraffe still faces?
Best you have, baby.
I love loose playing shy on you.
What's up?
Lenny, Social Security. Kind of want to open a credit card.
Garrett's face still moving.
Oh, the Bonfire SXM on Twitter, and we're going to take a break. We're going to be right here.
Big J. Okerson, and you're listening to Com 95. For more Com, live at Webster Hall and thecomedy.com today.
I want to tell you about a great way to make for Lyft. It's 24/7 per Lyft, pays up to $35. Like Starbucks rewards, pay for instant deposits into your banking with Lyft. It's a great way to make your mornings, weekends, anytime. Be up for a big purchase or just wants to surround your schedule. Make up thousands per month. For our listeners, get this plus a chance to make up. This is an amazing offer, but .com. That's LYFT, and select our show, Bonfire. Approved, and then start driving. Extra income driving for Lyft. .com / Bonfire. That's fire noises.
Listening to the Bonfire with and Dan Mother, you cunts.
You gon' make me bang. You gon' make me go. I waited 4 days. We're here in the
Bonfire XM 95.
All music today.
All music. That's why Drake's on there.
Wish you could answer, Nick and Hugh. Watch the special with special tapings. Watch the.
Yeah,
she came to watch the premiere. Yeah,
that's what's up.
Do you want for some more snacky poo?
I want some.
Yes, she did special premiere. It's rough around the edges.
I mean,
she. I mean, raised her around filthy mouths. So
deal. I don't think it's any different than when he was at working.
It's not. He would tether me to the hammer.
Yeah,
it's not the same.
Oh man.
In fact, I remember time had to deal with the basically going back and forth. The girl says, she's all the time, she has my reprimanding, I assume you are going out. I mean, I was but, whatever you say around your friends, but if it comes back to it from, then you got to get in trouble.
I had a rule where I accept fucking cunt, and then by my friend's mom saying shit. My mom's first word. Yeah. She said the exact same as you're cursing, just say you're sorry.
Oh, one time I got ended up being these two terrifying looking black dudes cut us off when I was in the car with me too, and Isabel was almost ran us off the road. It was I then of course ran them down with the car.
Oh, cool.
To get next to them and just uncorked a load of racial things. And immediately they drove away. Isabel and I go, don't be like your friend. And I know what she said? She knows.
Those cartoon big eyeballs.
No, she does not. And I'm she knows I'm not trying to infuriate, get under there. And
she's just writing perfect. Got it. If I ever get upset by a black man, things out.
She was Freeport High School, which would have been narrowly a black high school.
That's your daughter. Well, it's called a privilege, honey. Oh yeah, get up on the mic.
They hated you thing?
Yes, it was. The only other two white kids they hated them because they were white.
Hating you because you were white.
Am I incorrect?
Oh. See? Possible almost race.
Make money so we can get her out of that scary called Corny Okerson.
I just imagine her walking and walking out going, no thanks.
Looking for a friend in the world? When I went to actually Overbrook High School, and it was a C people, and our buddies sort of hanging out walking up the soul, and I just remember being I was oh, hey, John Walden. He really gave me the hand across the throat, yeah. And then art for an hour or so, and so I was just I called me up. She goes, wait on the curb. Waiting for you outside. Wait on the curb. I'm waiting on the curb. A guy grabbed me into his car, and he told money. He goes, well, you're gonna day for the whole summer. You understand? My head, yes. And then I just sat there and waiting for my mom to show back up.
I've entered in a fiscal. Do not know his name.
Yes. I went to the Greenleaf. I can't.
It's a cold water. Yeah.
Everyone. Oh man. Isabel was doing okay. She liked to dance.
You like
loved
Drake?
Soccer.
Yeah, you like Drake. Drake, it's pretty big.
No, she's a quarter Argentinian.
Ooh. Choice. What?
No, because I guess she's only who the fuck my dad is. Yahweh.
Yes.
Isabel just got infected. So she's now officially.
Oh, you got your
for her name according to the Breakfast Club.
Minute, like right before I was about to, and I go, I'm changing it to Maria. Can't change it.
What Pope? Was the fucking Pope there?
Special. You got an appointment with
Pope. By the way, we just pulled in the Pope.
Oh, Big J got a special. Can you throw a blessing, also known as Elizabeth, to her grandfather? Elizabeth. Crackle. Talk about, and I keep looking at the time.
Now I'm gonna unravel some people.
Okay, absolutely.
We shouldn't beauty of what happened this weekend. Surrounded by Isabella, all for my special those fans. It was fucking the whole Bonfire family was so. You were there. We were texting back and forth.
I told Andy I felt old while his kid was like graduating
during high school, but I've missed Isabella several times.
So I just
having to be on the road
and looked out my window. A co-host was born.
You just gotta keep telling her. I go, Isabella, don't she lose all their money on a coke?
Yeah.
Don't even waste your time. Just be a good person.
Homa.
Yeah, that was a pretty special into the second hour here. I will commercial with
Guns
list, buddy.
I mean, Bella recommends hit him in the second hour because you and I had a phone conversation.
Isabel probably knows some stuff that we haven't heard of.
Yeah, do you know
a rap song like about a Meek Mill?
Yeah, who's from back to your dad's origin going against Philly?
Wait,
he's the one that shit on Mac.
Yeah, and then Meek Mill put out.
Mill ones are terrible, apparently.
Yeah.
And Isabella knows bars.
Yeah,
almost went to an all black high.
Just throw me a couple. Throw out 40.
Like, 16. Oh, look at the gloves on your hand. It's some crazy stuff. How did she have the ability?
Not gonna lie, one. I mean,
I just came off that. And then I looked at Lou, and then I got inspired. Next to me.
Lou, you're one. Why don't you throw out tracks?
Oh, we're doing it?
She is. Are you
freestyle?
Oh!
Does that mean you're writing rhymes? Is how I find out?
I said I don't.
Sing. Does that mean you're writing a book of rhymes?
No, if I listen to memorize.
Oh. That's odd.
All
What do you
these
do with that
toothpicks,
skill?
can you count them?
Are you like the awesomest autistic?
You like the dopest? Are you straight up street rain man? She's like, I can rhyme.
Right over an album. Street.
I can pretty much feel, and I can also bust off.
Start looking through the garbage of naps, just drop it.
Yeah.
Yo, my veggies.
Isabella's diary and very mean things about us. Dynamic pentameters there? Structure-wise?
Oh, second verse. Raps. J. Holmes, that track behind this thing, I think we got to...
Listen, I understand you got a little juice hold of Swiss Beats. I don't know, maybe a new producer for her first album.
I'm just a lot of dads. People like Carla and are together a lot.
Yeah.
So she's been far Carla's music to me. When I'd be listening to talk radio, who's Stern and who O&A are and all that stuff. She are, but she's not like music. And I hear like Jim Florentine. I took my 6-year-old kid, which is some like crazy metal band. He goes, he's always singing the songs and I don't like rock or metal at all. The rock she likes is the listens to. So it's like.
Wow. I like all that Linkin Park. I love Linkin Park.
I mean, Judge George W. Bush.
I got her into Linkin Park.
I bought the first album.
This is made up.
Let's not have Chester Betty.
I went to buy it for you on 6,000.
You want me to tell you the real story? What happened?
I want to hear it.
You're messing. Slipknot's second album, Iowa.
Oh, that's
told you.
Yes.
All right. Well, you're making.
He jumped up and smacked.
He did. Yeah, he did do that. That was part of the show.
Hearing both sides of the. She loves Slipknot. She's like, I know. Keep watching.
Slipknot, and part of the show is the soundboard, and like Smack got like face to face with him, kind of like what? And then
he got. I'm like. When I was 10 years old.
Yeah.
And then forward because I'm trying to hide behind all up in my face. And
yeah, she would have been ready to go that all beer out of her.
Oh, yeah. That's it. We've been... I had mistakes, but we watched horror. I showed her horror movies pretty young.
It's like, no, go fight the clown. And stuff.
What's he gonna do? You win either way. It's a win-win.
Before you go, fight the clown.
That's our fight. If I announce that, I always explain. Goes, that's my dad.
Breaking up with a boyfriend. He's like, I don't even know what that means to me.
Stupid. My father said to fight a clown. That is. Or that I was. It was the last show. Let me feel out how this people being crazy. It was Slipknot. Yeah. I'm like, if there's her kind of bring her. And so I was like timid. You know what I mean? Like I hang there backstage. No big deal. I'm like, yeah, bring her. Connecticut.
Fun little fact.
The kids are for Connecticut, and we're there in the soundboard. You look up, like literally right there, and she's like, and then of course me and Dex were like, we can't believe it. Then it's up straight. Yeah. Then 5 minutes later, I was running up, screaming in her face.
Rental obstacle course. Avoid all these.
We got home at 5
in the a.m.
Yeah, we got home at 5. What a dick.
Because I like that she's catching on.
Because grid to find an open Taco Bell. It was.
I was like half asleep, and you're asleep. I'm like, but I want nachos.
Logic.
I'm trying to keep her
in fighting shape for that clown.
But she didn't have those nachos.
You're gonna put gas in the tank. Clown. could come anytime. You could be.
I told her I'll get her clean down with carbs right now.
You know what? In a cycle of Decaboy, we're not Taco Bell in your stomach.
What are you looking at? Weird stuff. There's so many nice things. Positivity. A girl wants to tell us about it she had yesterday, which feels awkward. Need to hear that.
I don't think she needs some stuff.
We're trying though. Stuff coming up here. Why don't we just take her and just fucking...
Sounds like let's see what song Isabella picks. Oh, it is. And inviting.
Back to Bonfire.
Yeah, but Sean Donnelly, and you're listening to Dan Soder. I think Dan Soder's gravelly.
Hot tracks. DJ Isabella. Comedy Central Radio. Soder this bit Jay Okerson. DJ Isabella. Birthday. What do you say? You don't get a name. You call you DJ Rocky. DJ Rocky. Apologize.
I love that after everything. I love everything with the name thing. Rochelle.
Yeah.
Suggesting that.
I really do. People could call me Rocky. I like that. It sounds so cool.
That's weird.
That is rough. Yeah.
It's from Rochelle.
Guy spat somewhere else. This is
form to really working out.
That's not personal spat.
Over Dan and my girlfriend.
Yeah, I'm the referee.
Ready. Domestic fight. Can't win, Rock.
Headphones on, so you couldn't hear. They just played a rock.
She doesn't know what a drop is. She's open enough to know what a drop is.
His whole speech for school.
Rocky?
The Rocky speech. Oh.
Guys.
I've
You learned how to?
watched them.
Pretty sure you said I learned how to. I learned to watch the goddamn bus. Now you've messed up.
8 a.m.
Fight the damn clown!
Like, works, though.
5 a.m.
Her to be on the show. Can we get her?
Good, because I need to be wired up for this.
Get y'all goosed up.
All right. Daddy's got to get...
Papa Bear's about to go.
Oh, she's all bet.
Either got attacked by the bear.
We'll talk. We got so much. We have so much to do this. So I guess I should be club.
Well, hold on. Let me give some people some background. We'll put out a special, because in the last 2 months, both of us put out a lot of press with it. Yeah, people listen to the bomb. You got to get eyes on it that don't know.
That's the biggest thing. You're going to watch it.
And you love that. Is with a special, it's kind of like grab who doesn't you are. You have to listen to the Bonfire, don't know the skanks.
Go out of your, what you would normally, connect to people.
You got to find people because you're trying,
I also, sure, I'll do whatever interview. I almost in company boy fashion.
Nah.
They had things where they'd be 5:30 in the morning to phone air call to something where you're like, they don't night where I'm not home or whatever. Right. And then, a tired phone call, try to be, whatever it is.
And we did across the country in L.A. promoting. I was in L.A. at midnight. Yeah. You have to kind of go out for people to watch the special. Now, the AV Club told me to do any sort of interview with me. That.
They were one of the few. They were actually not even the few. They were the interview, quote unquote, where and then tell the same story. Oh, what made you get into comedy and where?
Can I say that? Stop you real quick because we get people to come out to the Trocadero. I had to do a lot of those calls. So much. Which I understand that, but he went into talking about comedy. He goes, all right, what made you want to be a comedian? The comedian in me. Well, I was beaten regularly. Like on the phone, he stopped you. And I was like, no, I'm fucking with you, man. And dumb. Dude, he kept all that in the interview. Like I was beaten within an inch of my life. I told the guy, I was like, I'm fucking with you.
The thing I saw in print that I did, I'm pretty sure word for word how I looked on a lot of things. But 99% of it is in content.
So this
AV Club is the only, the Comedy Central setup site, blah.
The AV Club is part of the Onion. They review movies, the specials.
So we're not going to do an interview. We want you to do hate songs.
Okay.
I go, you just think of a and shit on it. A song, shit on the artist, whatever it is. I'm like, by the way, it's not that I don't want to do it. Fine, I'll make fun of it. Who's going to get a shit? No, you apologize for whatever. And I'm just trying to think. That I hate more than I can think of a joke. He and Fenoya at the DC Improv they played. It was a Kiss from a Rose and then like a remix.
That's a lot of kissing.
Or somebody terrible song. And it was the last time I song and I go, the joke, scars on his face.
Yeah, he said scar tissue.
It doesn't matter because it wouldn't have made me. I was always told under the idea facer from like being young part of. But whether they said it's something related would have made this joke. The only thing I had I interviewed this lady. Her name I was told Mara Eakin.
Yeah.
At M. Eakin.
Yeah.
At M-E-N. Eakin calls me to ask me this. She's very nice.
About the song.
Goes, whatever, we're laughing back. It was, I think and it's hard hearing a romantic, someone who looks hard to be think romantic. Why? Because of his face. And I'm like, perfect. In the pocket.
Yeah. Great.
I go, I understand when it looks like you got kicked. That was my big joke. Graphs. She goes, well, he has lost his soul in some sort of a ritual. And she goes, what do you think that... I go, probably involves some sort of Taurus in a cauldron. Maybe I'm jaded, not even think these are racist jokes. Like, ball... Seal in the star. Sandberg's new movie?
Yeah.
Himself.
Yeah.
He said he got stars on my face.
Yeah.
Time, I'm just kind of like, whatever, man. Jokes that would be made by fucking...
Well, I don't know if you saw Kid's face was kissed by golf cleats.
Kevin, what do you think about that? Britney Spears is here lately.
And now here, and enough to know this, I think anybody... That interview ends with me, not worried that I... Because she's laughing. I say to her, good, like that I was...
You're basically Eddie Adams before.
Yeah, literally.
Do you want me to go again, Jack?
No, it wasn't even like a thing like I can do something funny. I was just kind of like, is that good for you, right?
Yeah.
She goes, great, thank you. The thing comes out, so it comes out, and then all I hear this shit with a apology on your behalf.
Didn't tell you? Did they tell you when?
No, I don't know.
And then it
would come out. And we did so much of this.
Yeah,
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
I complain. These, ants bearded bookbag jerk off shit website. Right, Evan. This is racist. They're putting on it. They're piling on. Talk about here. People that I fucking hate. Now in place their feed or whatever says. Marks in today's hate song compatible with our values. We apologize to our readers. To talk about a song you hate, now full responsibility for my words. What I didn't like, fans and everything were going, well, look, she even leads you, like she kind of, she goes, doesn't matter. The only was getting kissed in the face with going to anybody.
Visually, golf cleats. It matches perfectly. I could have a projector to lift cleats and oversee puts like a pirate. It lines up. So
I'm a little thrown by this. I'm like, what the fuck did I say? That's
the anti-comedy.
Yeah. Here, I go, what are the comments here, people? I go, if someone say defend this, but this is ridiculous, super angry, I just kind of going like, what? They're apologizing for me, and we should have never printed it. And I'm never printed. Like I asked this lady, it was good. I wasn't asking about the thing. My question was, is this kind of thing? It's the Onions, it's supposed to be silly. I call this lady who wrote it. She quote unquote.
Why?
Mine, man.
They're listening to
no, like they're mad at me, irate.
Yeah, because you made jokes. I did not win the shoot. They put you in to do, and as a comedian, you read. My
last words to Mara
all right, yeah.
Is that okay?
I'm like, okay, let's just last there. But yeah.
At MEK. Great. And then not even talk to me like they are on Twitter. I'm putting on, they're not standing behind me.
And also, by the way, Christine, you're making the joke in the new pop star. Mm-hmm. Here it is.
No.
Ask. Please freaking say
All right, now wolves are attacking.
Run! Wild animals.
Are you?
Dude!
Don't worry, I've been in this. I got these scars.
I mean,
by the way, Seals, the fucking late 80s.
I mean, the guy
crazy. But anyway, the fact this lady, they were.
Well, that's just starting to see now. That's just like with all the internet and all the shit that you're connecting for onto them.
Fucking mind blowing. And think ultimately, but I mean, Central Radio, dude. And
yeah.
I mean, at first, and I was asked not to throw names, and that's fine. I mean, it came down the pike. You don't talk. Comedy Central has a relationship, and my response was, and I'm to network. I love this. Fuck, right down the line, man. I get super sweet. Something I couldn't do, and I was like, you have to not talk about this. And that's
it's just
a real
lack of having a conversation.
Won't take you refuse my phone. They really turned it around. I believe this was an accident.
It
fucking crazy.
And let me tell you how I saw it. And the AV Club not standing by. And then I looked at the AV's tweet, and I was some crazy ass shit. Sent me the article, and he said nothing.
Fucking idea, AV. You approached me. Just interview me. This piece.
So I only one viable. Seal and Jay must fight to the death. If Jay loses, put out tiny until he has the same.
Feel free to tell the AV at Twitter. Shit, man. And I think
the pan flute version of Lovely.
It's perfect for this piece of shit. I think that whole fucking assholes. I mean, to not stand it blew my way to throw somebody under the bus.
Get an interview with her on Wednesday.
What will I dare her to let her rant for her horseshit point is before. Let me see what a pig she looks like.
Do you think she blames?
Looks like she got kicked in the face. Get it,
dude? I love how fired up.
This is a twat. She does me personally for all this. And someone goes, she's probably told your job at the AV Club.
Well, or
some. Of course, she called me.
that flat out she just would not talk to me. Refuses to talk. Maybe through the power of Jacob. He just grabbed his
I hope she has a hemorrhoid that explodes.
Someone that's had butt grapes before.
I do.
They're so painful.
Can I go to my next?
There's
situations here. That's one.
All right.
Jesus Christ! I've been telling actual Twitter for is not getting. It's at Mara at Mara E reason because her parents are. I'm so happy brings us to our next point.
For everyone that's listening, I have a phone call and you're like, dude, it's on Monday.
I am because this is what
it is. I'm your Huckleberry.
That goosed me. Yeah, that's my fucking doc.
The second one
is this because this is some from the social media because so that we can get enclosed minds out of the muzzle or stifled heads just being damn room to entertain you for work.
Yeah.
The purest of, we're not fucking millionaires from this. You're tired. We do enjoy doing it. It makes you guys laugh.
You know what it is? It's also seeing when you're on the road and you meet.
Fest was so amazing was, I'm sorry if I'm being annoying. I'm like, dude, that's why we did this. Experience together and get to know everybody.
It's in comedy. Not doing Conan, it was guy being like, do you want to come over and play No More? And I'm like, I absolutely do. Games halfway through, he's just like, it's like, dude, I'm just a guy that I'm here.
I'm blank the guy in D.C. I wish I'm blank on his name.
Just call him D in D.C.
I'm saying I was trying to think it was like Twitter. Same thing, man. And you're like, wow, it's so cool that he like.
Absolutely, it's very cool that.
And that's all it is, to just have fun and make people anybody.
Well, not only that, but also learning how to do a radio show. We're learning how who we are. That Jay and I's relationship. We try to make Lou and the guys laugh. Keep that up in a certain way to be everybody that.
Here's the thing, have in common, Dan. To think funny first. Being a guy who I know is like I'm a hothead with things. See there, why I like being there for the quickest. You wind down. And so, but their minds that's this thing, the funniest words, and the science of comedy, where it's like, the CK, all that stuff is somewhere in the, say it was an amazingly fun, fake Jason Mraz rumors, had.
By the way, he went down to the check next to all the names, he painted, got him. I don't know what that means, but that's a fake.
Check us, got him. We use the word tard.
Yes. Well,
Jay something with tards. We say with tards or whatever.
Going over serious, so Lou might.
Maybe. Either way.
Merc face just looked at the face.
I'm the one who does promos, yeah.
You're the bad seed.
Yeah, I pick the promos. I try and pick a good taste of what we did on the show.
No flaw at all.
Besides the fact that you're heartless
and care about tards. So we use the word tards and some. This really goes to show, and this is from, this is a narcissistic job.
Yeah.
It takes us a lot of that's insecurity.
It's strength of personality. Yeah. It's like you have to have insecurity and then a flame.
But I have to say, that I am blown away people in their smallest of views. It is,
but you even do you understand that that's the problem with the AV Club? Their narcissism was like. By the way, Seal didn't.
Okay.
Seal doesn't give a shit. Pop star. It's someone effort to be hurt by. You hurt me. This is capitalism. I'm the can stop this.
Seal left hotter chicks.
That's insane.
So retards. Some guy write things. It's the first thing. Hilarious on fire. Hilarious joke. And I'm not gonna. This isn't the problem with this. Hilarious Down syndrome. In face, quote unquote, same again. Before calling them tard. Now, it's back. Do you have your response to that from Bonfire?
Hold the phone book real quick. I gotta put out this poem.
What's that?
You want to hear the poem?
Every Monday, The Bonfire on Comedy 65. Here's a clip from Okerson and Dan Soder.
Jason Mraz rumors.
Their campers start fake Jason Mraz.
It's halftime of a Sixers game. They bring out these two Down symbols. I can't take any. Both in their exact same face. Full cards.
Whose voice do you hear the hardest? God. Whoa, Jacob.
You remember what he wrote?
And then Christine writes, respectfully disagree. Politicians are priests in humor, not hate. We're trying to make jokes.
He sends back this human being that this guy is. Sends back a picture who has Down syndrome. And I explained this. I told everybody I'm just going to say it. The mind works of somebody who's trying multiple hours on trying to fill content and make everybody constantly trying to find the guy sends the picture and says, explain that it's a joke to my dog. Just humor. And it wasn't even a beat before I went, try to explain it to her, dude, but I get it. Because that's Soder. I see you trying to laugh out loud.
That's hilarious. I was going to argue funny.
You can't argue that's funny. Oh, sir, you're an angel.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not in your little stupid words that goes out across the entire country. Continent, I believe, actually. And you're treating it like I'm calling her a tard. I would be appalled. But you're living in your own personal. Like,
but that's
it's his. What he's projecting problem is with your daughter.
But this is a problem that's a problem with Ben with comedy. I remember listening to and he said Pete till it touches them, then it's personal.
Got a story.
So this guy probably, if I'm up here talking horrors about like what a big, then the second it comes to his world, now it's his problem. Humanizing my mom, joking by the way, and funny.
In your thing, totally aware that you're probably
you get the humor in my when it's my I've done, but then the second it's
boo word,
exactly.
The boo boo bothers him. I always hate those things. I hate certain words when they actually come across the most moist. Someone goes, word moist. I'm like, go to the fuck. Really? Like, you shut down over that? Yeah. Multiple recommissions.
Please don't say, we're all going to get carrots.
I said, I'm not giving his name or his... raising Isabella, and she is...
I mean, she's a lyricist, so
yeah.
Let's give credit where credit's due.
But my point just being like, over her, I'm protective over her feelings, but... I don't know you're personal to your daughter. Moronic. In fact, a thicker skin to laugh at the time she hears the word tar. Coming down on my community. Fucking live with your time waiting to be something, fucking laughing.
It stops you from really sort of, in a weird way, the fact that Jay has it's apathetic if you're not trying to situate. By the way, all three of these...
Sure of your daughter to us. You're whoring her.
That's her name?
On the thing. But I told the story before, when I was running Snicker with whoever.
Yeah,
I remember about the girl come to karaoke all the time. Out hard to each other, to each other. You'd be on full tilt today, It's rolling on the floor. She's being, these dudes were trying to, and I said something to them, and then they tried to sneakily behind her again, and I went over and slapped her. Security got involved with me. Don't make this girl feel her like you're fucking with her. We made up rumors.
By the way, yeah.
Which is not the case.
We made fun of a lot of...
I had a story I used to tell all the time. Scar, I talked about it on that set, did a joke where I mentioned when I got off stage, this guy, funny, but that's not really... By the way, all I was thinking about is falling off a motorcycle on his face.
Yeah.
He had a smoking hot, good-looking guy. He just had the scar. Yeah. Not cool, though, man. Bring up my boy at all. I go, oh, sorry about that. But at the end, though, he's like, oh, yeah, that was funny. That's clearly your thing. It's
yeah.
And I'm happy part of the conversation. Here it applies to this on fucking Twitter. Her out. I'll throw her right into the god.
On his fuck you. Jay's on his shit.
It's a stupid thing.
Shannon _ track baby. I know it's Sony's. She likes to bet on the less slop.
Dick bag.
Well, first off,
go. The wheel soda.
I just get on back and forth with this woman. You know how it opens up the conversation? Out of left field to me. I'm in Cleveland reading this. The entire Twitter conversation. And it starts with words. I go to the beginning. This woman, and she was like, older women's breasts, dare you.
As women get soft was that's all she cited about.
Jay and her go back and forth. Now that's new tweets. The problem gone, and then it becomes a thing of friends were discussing how women as they age is what she central. So she was tattletaling.
Hey.
Yeah, so she's trying to get...
sent this.
Yeah, dear comedy, Jay Okerson is terrible. He's not putting my name in the tweet. So that asshole doesn't have enough brain cells to be funny. But you know what? That's very... yeah. So... where now she's at you because of something like you said, soft.
Get older, and then her whole thing, but you just you view what's and and you're a misogynist, and then takes a Jason Oker's had breasts since he was so point had to feed a child. Isabella was breastfed off. See, that's why she's 5'11" and
bones are strong.
If we saw this girl on the street, I'd let you.
I'm not gonna lie, I think from you are strong enough to take an Easton aluminum Wolverine.
You got your dad's milk in you.
Not so tall.
Yeah, joke. She gets the joke. So,
well, she was.
So this is
on. But before even that, I just argument with this, who I will say at least has a picture of her and her thing. She's going at me, and then starts every time I'm saying, I'm like, why don't you call on the bond about it? Call in.
Does that offer still stand?
Of course.
844-266.
Control the forum. Everyone's gonna. I go no pile. And I said the same thing as I said. You can rant. You go as long as you want, and then I'll unwrap because this is so moronic to get her comment.
Yeah.
Then they should fire me like Enemy Central. What do you think they're going to possibly roll? And what your material is? I go no. That's not true.
There's no in front of us right now to get us.
No, yeah. There's no the material or do anything. Again, this Centerverse, what she sends me to change my,
which is impossible.
She's seeing it from fans.
Loyal fans like Leslie.
You're going Stephanie wrong. You should do and I don't like soft. I don't. And I try to point out. I tried. Hey, look, all this bullshit. Genuinely understand that. Back to me.
Yes.
You're coming.
Yes.
When I talking about what the joke is, but I put out personal. That's not personal to you. Personally, I said something about women getting older. You're going like, you have tits, you're fat, and whatever the thing.
Someone that's sensitive about herself too.
And then going at the company and asking the. She goes, what does my opinion matter? It's not like I'm. She goes, it's not like I'm a. She doesn't know what livelihood means. Because I go, do you understand for this to be for me the Twitter for your, and I should be able to tell them just that you're an anti-Semite. Hate me because I'm Jewish, and that's fucking that assumption by how you're treated. You're making assumptions about conversation you say you've heard. Goes back and forth, and then she starts bucking and calling your thing. I clearly won. Yeah, it's just like it becomes just such and she and all her hats and shit. So this is the best part, buddy.
So I start talking to him, and then the person who made that joke, Dan Soder. I made
not mentioned.
Not even. By the way, I had to go walk down. Noises going down here.
Dan Soder.
Oh, come, baby. I'm gonna kiss you. Kiss my fist. That wasn't a kiss or a cat call. I'm about tit fucking, and I made a joke about women with soft tits. Because by the way, it happens. And I like
but our thing, person that made the whole change
for what?
And our favorite thing, I broke that because I mean when I spoke, that was like a pacing outside my.
You were goosed up.
Me that said it goes, and how great when you see it looks like your voice.
Yeah, I go, my voice goes with your own face. So then she with the fucking beard, and then I'm
probably
like,
him.
Voice
clear.
asshole, nothing.
And most specifically, not you. She likes you. It's me. It's not. I'm not saying she likes you. Whatever it is, like she. Because she loves
our show.
It's our show. Or leaves you totally out of it. She thinks she loves it. Hate anything you say, and it's 100% to me. And so you know what turns out, Soder? I jumped in.
And by the way, you know what's funny? It would have been funny. Special wasn't special.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Oh wait, that's me. So yeah,
swipe it. Fucking. Oh, there.
It's 2 minutes.
It's not 2 minutes. It's gonna be right here. Gonna be fighting with me.
I didn't think I'm your huckleberry.
You're no Daisy. You're no Daisy. You're no Daisy at all. Here's the thing, man. Listen, if you don't like the option in the United States called turning,
Sirius XM is just a world of entertainment. You won't hear anything about soft tits there.
Room is Joel Osteen. It is, but he talks to God. So
there's an '80s rock station of songs. That's amazing.
Cool down. Let's take a quick break. Tunes for us.
We're just gonna get a live read in. That's why Central fires me. Yeah. Sorry. And thank you, Dan, for standing behind me on fire.
Great. Beautiful.
Hey. This is 0 to 60 Dan. You guys know summertime is packed with things going on. It's easy to let sleep slide. Well, I love our sleep number bed. Sounds like me and Soder sleep together.
You can actually have
possible. Put one side aside.
You know my style.
This is the only bed that is quality. Even when I sleep, I'm getting quality sleep, so I wait for a day of fun. My sleep number setting is Dan's 55.
Oh, it's steady 55.
Ideal firmness and change it. Bed for couples. It tracks your sleep so you know best quality sleep. In fact, according to Suster, sleep number settings are 50 improved sleep quality. Give it a whirl.
Maybe. Try it.
My sleep number setting right now, 78. Starting at only 158 cents. No better Q technology are only available at stores nationwide. .com, and be sure to tell Fire sent you.
This is the Bonfire with Soder.
Rocky in the building. Yeah. Nicki Minaj. It's the Bomb 95. All the daughter. I'm Dan Soder. That's right, E-Face. That's the one that's.
If you want to hate.
And this sweet Big Chin. I'm going to be at the Improv in Pay through Sunday. The tickets at Big J Comedy. Big J's 1 hour special. Fucking fantastic. Tomorrow, June 21st, / I'll make sure you get that.
All special because it was just as hit that Dan Soder, the Aurora Kid special, is available right now as a special and as an album. Shit out. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Date with everything we're doing.
We love the crew. We love everything. Run us with some bullshit.
Sarah E at HE on Twitter.
Jay's beef. My beef days. And hard tits. I like soft tits. See you Wednesday.
It's the bomb.
Maybe.
We'll find out.